It's time to knit the road. Get it? Because, like, hit the road, knitting, and, like, I'm gonna be traveling. So, like, knit the road. That was a really bad joke. Hey friends, we're here today because I have a lot of travel coming up in September, and I thought I would kind of take you along with me on a lot of the process. I forgot something already. Well, we're gonna roll with it, and I'll show it to you when I can because I don't feel like going to get it. Okay, I thought I would take you along with me on my process of deciding what I want to be knitting during this travel time and packing for it and knitting while traveling and crocheting too and spinning, to be honest. And I thought I would just kind of like film myself figuring things out and then also doing the things that I figure out. I'm not sure how much of my actual footage, how much footage I'll actually get while traveling. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna bring my camera with me, but I also think I'm probably gonna end up spending some time in the moment enjoying myself. Anyway, here's what I thought. I'm gonna figure out what I'm working on, what yarn I need to skein up, to prep, to bring with me. And then I thought also I would pull something out of my mug. I haven't done a 1 week one skein challenge in a little while. I don't think this is gonna officially be a 1 week one skein challenge because I think I wanna just keep it around with me for the month. I think it would be a good idea to have something that's like socks or a hat that I can take with me that's easily portable, that I don't have to think too much about, and I think that would be really good for travel days and stuff like that. So I'm going to pull something out of here. If it's a skein that I know I really want to be a shirt or something like that, I'm gonna pick something else. I'm definitely gonna just pick until I get something that's sock or hat like, and I'm comfortable with what I pull. So let's pull something first, and then I'll start getting all of my stuff together. Here we go. Now also, I did take a few skeins out of my stash to destash, and I don't think I have removed them from the mug yet, so we'll see. We'll see what I pull, and if they are, if I still own them. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, hang on. Let me grab my stuff, gather myself, and I'll be right back. What I pulled out of the jar is Knit Picks EDM. And this is the Swish Pops DK weight in the colorway EDM. And this would honestly be a perfect candidate for a 1 week one skein challenge because it's one skein of DK weight. I think I could definitely get that done in a week, but whatever, that's okay. So this is a skein, a second skein that I had. I used this yarn to make my husband some socks for Christmas last year. And now I didn't calculate how much I needed accurately, so I had an entire extra skein. And so he asked if I would make him a hat. So I think I'm gonna go with a Musselburgh. And this is perfect, absolutely perfect. So this will be great for bringing on trips, bringing to the beach. I wonder, do I want to make this a surprise for him? Like, only knit it when he can't see me? Probably not. Probably not, because then that would half my travel is going to be with him. That would kind of defeat the purpose of having a travel thing. You know what? He probably won't even notice anyway, and he'll forget by the time Christmas rolls around. So I will make this for him and give it to him for Christmas. Perfect! Oh, could not have pulled anything better from the cup right now. This is great. Absolutely fantastic. Now, let's talk about other things I have to work on. So I am currently working on a design, and I'll like hold it up later or pop a picture or something. I showed it in my most recent podcast. It's currently downstairs and Shandy is settled and I don't want to get up and go get it. I'm sorry. I meant to bring it up with me. And I forgot. So sorry. But I'm using this beautiful green yarn. That is my own hand-dyed yarn. I do not have a name yet for it. Actually, I think I do, but I'm not telling you yet. Sorry. And I just started my second skein on the design that I'm working on. So I need to cake up a third skein, and I'm not sure. I can't decide how long I want it to be. So I definitely need one more skein. I have a fourth skein dyed just in case. So I don't know if I should cake that one up or not. I don't know. I think I'm going to sleep on it. I think I'm going to sleep on that, but I definitely have to cake this up. Then I also want to bring with me this yarn that is not cast on yet. This is an Oopsie skein of my Bia Pepper colorway. It has accidentally double the dye on it. So it's just a really, really saturated Bia Pepper colorway, which is beautiful. And I am planning on making the thick beachcomber flares by Brie of the Little Wolf Knits, and I'm hoping to make them to be ready in time for Rhinebeck. So I'm gonna bring this along. I have not cast anything on, so I have this one skein wound up. I'm hoping to maybe get it cast on before I go on the trip because that'll just be easier to not have to do that while traveling. But I definitely need to cake up another skein of this as well. So there's that. Okay, so we have the hat that needs to get skeined up. At least one more, if not two, skeins of the green for the design. At least another skein of this Bia Pepper for the pants. How many projects is too many projects? 1, 2, 3. That's 3 things. I wish you were here so you could actually talk to me and help me figure this out. Okay, let's talk spinning. I am going to be bringing, only on one of my trips will I be bringing spinning. The other one is too much like on a plane and all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing it. But one trip I will be driving. So I am planning on bringing, wow, okay, cool. Where's my bobbin? I have a spinning project I've been working on my Bosworth spindle. That has apparently fallen somewhere. I'll find that in a moment. But I have this lovely green pukey colored fiber and I will be bringing that along with me to work on. Well, that was not exciting because I have nothing to show you because I don't know where my spindle is, so we will find that. Then I'm also going to bring my EEW6. I'm going to bring my wheel. I'm super excited because I'm going to be spending time with at least one other spinner and I can't wait to sit there and spin together. It's going to be so much fun. But I have to decide what I want to bring with me. So I pulled out literally all the fiber I own. I have this very, very cute and fun white with neon bat of Corriedale, but this is only 3.2 ounces, and so I feel like that might not be a good idea to bring, because it's not enough. Then I have this Superwash Cheviot from Into the World that is in the colorway Rhinebeck, which is really fun and would be fun to get done in time for Rhinebeck. That's 4 ounces. But the only thing is I don't love Cheviot. I don't know. Then I have this, sorry, let me pull it out of the bag. This from Oink Pigments that is Superwash Merino and Cashmere. It's beautiful, really, really fun. So I could bring that, that could be fun. Then I have a couple things from Three Waters Farm. I have one Superwash Merino Nylon that is called Tropical Harmony. I've never spun this fiber content before, so that could be fun. And I have two of this colorway called Upsurge. There's 100% Corriedale. So I could bring that. That would be fun. Do I reasonably think I could get more than 4 ounces spun in a week? Do I want to have something with me that is a larger project? Because what if, like, while I'm on the road, you know, my like drafting gets off and my tension gets off and that kind of stuff. I don't know. That's literally all the fiber I own, except for if I steal something that I dyed myself. That is also an option. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards one of these. I think I might be leaning towards one of these, the Super Wash Cheviot or the Merino Cashmere. I don't know. This is all just helping me to talk this out, and then I can think about things and make decisions and figure it out later. Okay. Do we have anything else to talk about today? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's it for an introduction to whatever the heck we're going to be doing. So I'm going to take you with me over the next couple of days as I pack all of my stuff up and get my stuff ready to go for my first trip. And then we'll see. We'll see what happens for... Can you hear that? Shane's having a big dream. Anyway, we'll see how much of this I get done on my first trip. And we'll see if we need to figure out any more projects for my second trip. Okay. Good start. I made a mess. Still have no idea what I'm doing, but we'll get there. I did a lot of winding. I'm probably bringing more than I need to. Okay, so let's talk. I wound up a second skein for my thick beachcomber flares that I'm hoping to cast on. I don't know where to put any of this stuff. Okay, right here, that works. I wound up one more skein for my design, which I still haven't shown you. I'll put in a clip. My hands are too full. I wound up one more skein. I think I'm gonna bring another skein, and if I have to, I can wind it by hand. I still am not sure how I want the length of this one to go, so I don't want to wind up the other skein unless I need it. So I think I'll just throw it in my bag. So there's that. Then I have my skein for my hat that I'm gonna do. I honestly don't know if this is gonna happen, if I'm gonna cast this on, because it might be better for, like, I almost said plain knitting for while we're away. So I don't know, we'll see. And then I wound up 2 cakes of this new colorway that I am developing. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do another sample of my design, or like a variation or a new design or something. So is bringing six skeins of DK weight yarn with me when I already have like half a skein that I'm working through for my design. Is that too much? Probably. but whatever. Also, I've decided I want to bring my Into the World Superwash Cheviot in the colorway Rhinebeck because, like, I mean this in the nicest way that I can, but this is probably the fiber that I care the least about in my stash. And I just really don't like Cheviot when it is, I'm fine with spinning it, but I really don't like it when it is spun up. I don't like the way it feels. So I feel like I thought about doing a combo spin with this for a while, but I think I'm just gonna spin this up and then maybe sell it if I like the finished product. I think this is just gonna be fun, and I think it'll be good to bring on vacation when I don't know if I'm like gonna be fully paying attention. I mean, I probably will, but you know, just in case. This is the one that I care about the least. So it's real pretty though. It's really, really, really pretty. So hopefully it turns out well. Maybe I'll end up wanting to keep it, but maybe this might become something that I sell. Anyway, I have packed up my wheel in my little box. It's very cute in here. I have, oh, things are moving around because there's space. So I have my wheel, the like base and motor and stuff, and the flyer is laid flat along the back, and I just have the charging, or like the power cable and the like foot pedal to start and stop things laying right on top of the flyer. And then I have two bobbins that I have decided to deconstruct. They do fit, but I decided to deconstruct them because I think what I'm gonna do is tuck my little fiber right in there as some little extra padding for things. I might also throw my camera in here. Ow! Just banged my finger. I might also throw my camera in here, but obviously I can't show you that because you're on my camera. And then I also have in the little mesh pocket back here, the orifice hook and the, what's it called? This thing. Drive band. The drive band are right in there. So yeah, everything's fitting in there just fine. And okay, I have to put things in bags now, like all my yarn and stuff in a bag, and then I have to actually pack like my clothes and things. Hello. Oh wait, hang on. I was trying to be all clever earlier and like clean up after myself, and then I realized I put stuff away that I shouldn't have put away. Okay, I have nothing I need. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. What am I, who, okay. I need to remember how to film things, apparently. I was slightly delusional, and by slightly I mean incredibly delusional, with the amount of stuff that I brought with me on this trip. It was amazing. It was an amazing trip. It was so much fun. I went to the Jersey Shore with my friends Steph and Jean, and we went to stay with Brie of the Little Wolf Knits, and it was amazing, and it was so much fun, but I didn't film a single thing while I was there. But I did finish this muscle bra hat for my husband, which is fantastic. He does not know about it still, which is great. So this will be a surprise for him. I might give it to him for Christmas, but I might also give it to him before Rhinebeck so that he could wear something to Rhinebeck that I've made for him. I don't know, undecided, but for right now it's gonna stay a secret. Then I made this, which I kept talking about and not showing you. This is a new design. I think we're gonna go with shoulder season shell. I had like just started it, I think, before I went away. I was like, maybe I had picked up for at least one front panel, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I finished this whole thing while I was gone, and I love it. This is my own hand-dyed yarn, and it's so good, and I love it. And I finished this while we were down there at the shore. No, I didn't. That's a lie. I almost finished it. I did the bind off when I came home. But like, it still counts, right? It still counts. So that is done. I ended up using probably half a skein more than I thought I was going to use. So, because I decided I wanted it to be, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do cropped length or a little bit longer, so I ended up making it a little bit longer. So that took up a lot of extra knitting time. This hat flew. I finished this so fast. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make DK hats like all the time because this went so fast. This also went fast, but it took a little bit longer than I had anticipated. The next thing that I finished is a spin. Did I show you this, what I was bringing? I think I did. This is Into the World in the colorway Rhinebeck. This lighting is awful. Please focus. That's horrible. That's really bad lighting. That's really bad. I don't feel like moving you. I don't feel like moving you. So we're just gonna, maybe I'll put in a picture. I'll put in a picture of it. Okay. So I finished this and here's what's gonna happen now. I do have more travel coming up, so I am gonna have to figure out something for that. I think I'm gonna try and cast on the Thick Beachcomber flares so that I can have those for working on. But I also forgot, I didn't forget that this was happening, but I forgot about planning knitting for it. I have a trunk show this Saturday and I need something small and easily portable and something I don't have to think so hard about to work on at the trunk show. So I don't really want to be doing the pants there. So what I think I'm gonna do is, I think I might kick this up and make a hat out of it for Rhinebeck. So I need to change the plan. Because I was planning on working on this hat for like a long time and I finished it in 48 hours. 48 hours. So we're gonna have to pivot for what I'm bringing with me on vacation. And so here's the deal. To be completely honest, I have too much to do today. We are leaving for Colorado tomorrow. I have too many things to do. I have so much left on my list. I have no idea what I am bringing with me for knitting. And I think what I'm gonna do is just pack and not take you along with me on the packing. I will film a few clips of what I have with me over the course of the trip. And then when I get back, we're gonna sit down and talk about what I brought, what I shouldn't have brought, what was a good idea, what was a bad idea, and we will unpack together because I don't have time today. I just don't. I'm sorry. I love you all. I can't do it. I gotta go. I'll talk when we get back and we'll go over what worked and what didn't. Well, It's kind of funny that I ended that last clip before we went to Colorado with talking about what worked and what didn't, because wow, very little worked. It was not, things did not go as planned. Things did not go as planned, and it's okay, but it kind of threw this video for a loop. So let's wrap things up. Let's talk about what I got done. And I have one more trip up my sleeve that we will talk about what I'm packing, and then we will wrap this video up, and it has been a month and a half of adventures. Okay, a couple of quick things to note at first. I had caked up some yarn that I said was a new colorway I was working on, and I didn't use it. Didn't do anything with it, still undecided what I'm going to do with it. But I had this other yarn that I was going to use for my thick beachcomber flares, and I realized I did not have enough yarn. So I decided to pivot and turn it into a sample for my off-season shell, which is going swimmingly. You can see I have stoppers on the end of this cord instead of needles, because you'll see in a second what's going on with that. But yeah, this is going well. I worked on this in Colorado. I cast it on, I think, just before we left so that I could have the saddles done and then pick them up and work on it while we were traveling, and this is what I got done. And then I haven't worked on it since, I think because we got sick on the trip to Colorado and it was a little hectic, and I just needed a break. Needed a break from the stuff that I was working on that trip. I'm ready to pick it back up now, but that's where we're at with that. And then the only other thing that I brought to Colorado with me was a skein of some hand-dyed yarn that I made during the Tour de Fleece. And so I used this awesome skein of hand-dyed 100% Shetland, and I made a Musselburgh hat. My second one of this video, no, my third one of this video, second one in hand spun. And sorry, the sun's coming at me a little bit today. I loved it. Finished this, cast it on in the car on the way to the airport. Finished it while we were there. It was amazing. Used up every single scrap of yarn. Love this. So that's it. That's all that happened with Colorado. I really wanted to get some footage. I wanted to show you how I packed, what I packed, and well, it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. Sickness got us, and you know, we had to pivot. And it's fine. It's fine. But we are now heading off to Rhinebeck, coming up pretty soon, and I figured that I would tell you what I'm bringing with me on the road. So first things first, I am bringing my blanket that I have been working on. This is using my Moana inspired Island Girl Countdown from Little Wolf Knits. I am currently adding in day 20, which is wild to me. And so I'm gonna wind up a bunch of skeins and bring this along, and this will be some great car knitting for me. And then I have two new things that I'm going to bring. So first things first, I have this lovely yarn. So all of these yarns I'm about to show are for a new collection that will be coming soon. This is this lovely kind of sagey, eucalyptus-y, variegated color, and I will be using this for a new collaboration design that will be crochet, and I'm hoping to do a little swatch. I've already swatched, but I want to do just like one little test for something today before I, you know, cast on and do like the whole project. So I'm hoping to get that done today so I can do my finalize some math and then get to work on this while we are gone. And then also I cast on something else yesterday and I'm in love, and I'm not gonna want to stop working on this anytime soon. So firstly, this is a variegated color with lots and lots of layers of greens and tans and speckles and all kinds of stuff. And then I am pairing it with Boucle, which, by the way, let's welcome a new base to the shop. I now have Boucle. Can you focus? It's having trouble. It's having a lot of trouble focusing on the floofiness. So this is 100% superwash merino DK weight Boucle yarn, and it's so good. And I have cast on, oh no, throwing things around. I have cast on the Second Ave sweat skirt from Brie of the Little Wolf Knits. I have had this idea in my head for a while of using these two colors, and I'm super excited. By the way, I just took some nail polish off and did not do a fantastic job, so sorry. I'm loving it. I only have like one row of the Boucle in there, so you can't see much, but I'm loving it. And also I'm using this little stitch marker from my friend Mac, of Mac Dye Conley, or Made by Mac, and it's making me happy. Everything is green and fall and lovely. So I plan to make a lot of progress on this, and hopefully this, maybe, we'll see. I'm gonna try and pace myself with the crochet, and then lots of this, and it's gonna be wonderful. And if you would like to see how the progress goes, make sure you are subscribed and like this video. And if you're subscribed, you will make sure that you don't miss my podcast, which I do every other week, and I will be updating you on the progress of all of these projects. So thank you for coming along on the ups and downs and everything in between of this journey that I was on of 6 weeks of traveling and packing my knitting and crochet. It was wild. It was not what I thought it was gonna be, but you know, sometimes you gotta work with what you got. So here we are. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it was a little chaotic, a lot chaotic. And until next time, take care of you, and I will see you later.